Hi, my name is Sherry Methvin, and I am very excited. I'm starting a video series on how to purchase a home, and this is the very first episode. And today's episode is going to be about preparing for your house hunt. But before I start that, I wanted to give you a little bit of information about me. My name is Sherry Methvin, and I am with Century 21 Goodyear Green in Edmond, Oklahoma, which is a suburb of Oklahoma City, and I service Edmond and Oklahoma City and all of the different suburbs around Oklahoma City. So I have been in real estate since 2006, and I've helped over 250 buyers and sellers to buy and sell homes. So I'm really excited about sharing this information with you. I'll be going over different aspects every week about how to buy and sell a home, or actually how to buy a home. And today's episode is about preparing for your home search. So, the very first thing that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is to make sure, and before you start, really find a real estate professional. A lot of people think that they can go on their own and get the same kind of results and maybe get it a little bit cheaper. But honestly, there aren't any costs for the buyer to purchase a home with the real estate agent. The seller pays for the real estate agent, and the buyer gets the benefit of help with getting in homes, opinions. They get help with um, writing offers and determining a price and talking about the different ways to write offers, inspections, repairs, appraisal, and answering any other questions along the way. They just have like almost like a concierge service for buying a home. It's quite important and can really help you along the way and can help you keep out of all kinds of problems that you might miss if you had not had a real estate agent who is watching out for what you were doing. So make sure and find a real estate agent. There's a few ways to do that. You could ask a friend, find out who maybe they've moved recently and they have a recommendation, somebody they like. You can also go and read recommendations online on some of the major websites. They should have different recommendations you can read. And also, just in case you're in the Oklahoma City area, you're always welcome to call me. I'll give you my contact information toward the end. A second thing to do when you're about to purchase a home or thinking about purchasing a home, excuse me, is to talk to a local lender. Um, your real estate agent will probably have a list of lenders that they like to work with, or you can find one. You can also get a recommendation from a friend. But what you're looking for is a good, trusty lender who can help you to also navigate the process. But for the lending side, they can tell you about different types of loans, help you with credit score issues if you have those, explain down payments, talk about down payment assistance if that's something you're looking for. They can get you through the lending process and hopefully as pain-free as possible. They are what you're looking for at the end of the very first step in talking to them is a pre-qualification letter that you can take with you, and as you're making offers you can use that pre-qualification letter to share with sellers. Anymore these days sellers are asking for pre-qualification letters with their offers, and if there's a multiple offer situation, sometimes that letter can make a difference between whether you'll get a house or not get a house. So it's important to talk to a lender, get your pre-qualification letter so you're ready to start your home search process. The next thing you want to do is to arrange your priorities, and you'll really want to think about that. What's important to you? What things are necessities, make or break, or what things are just nice to have? So, do you want a home that is new construction? You don't have any problems with it for a while, typically, and that, or do you want something that you can get a fixer upper and put some sweat equity into it and end up with some actual equity in the end? Do you want a 3-bedroom home, a 4-bedroom home? Do you want a car with a 3-car garage or a 2-car garage, or is no garage okay? Do you want lots of land? Do you need an office? So what are things that are most important to you? Open floor plan. You don't care about the floor plan. What's most important to you? Those things are the things to think about. The next thing to think about is, where do you want to live? Helps to narrow down the search options, because there are a lot of homes out there. If you're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Oklahoma City, you've got lots of options. So you might want to narrow down where you want to live. Do you want to live close to work? Do you want to live closer to where you like to go for play? Do you want to live near family? What about school districts? Greatschools.net or greatschools.org, one of those two. It actually has a list of schools on it that would be able to helpful. You can just research school districts that way. So it's a good thing to do is to check those out so you know where you want to live. And the last thing to do, if you haven't already, you probably should have already, but to start budgeting and saving for your home purchase. So usually a down payment is required when you're purchasing a home. Also, there's expenses to moving and setting up utilities and all of that stuff. So you'll want to have all of that money so that and sometimes you have to buy a refrigerator and a washer and dryer, because in Oklahoma, refrigerators and washers and dryers don't come with homes. If you want to buy a fixer-upper, you're going to have some money to do that. So that's something to think about too. So just so you know, you can continue to watch this series on purchasing a home on my Facebook page, business page. It's called Sherry Methvin Sells Homes. And you can also contact me. This is very high tech. This is my contact information. There's my name. I'm with Century 21 Goodyear Green, and my phone number and my website. Probably if you Google me, you can find my website. So Sherry Methvin. I always like to say meth like the drug, VIN like a VIN number on a car. So always gets a little laugh. Anyway, if I can help you out, please give me a call. And if you just have questions, maybe you're not in the area, I'm happy to answer them. Just write them in the text box below, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to seeing you at the next episode.